Global statistics indicate that by next decade, the world is expected to register more 7.4 million child marriages, 5.6 million children estimated to be forced into child marriage, and 13 million girls below 18 years married. It is projected that 10 million girls will have unintended pregnancies. In Uganda, 50% of the girls get married before age, and this situation is persistent. Recent statistics in Uganda alone show that at least 350 teenagers have got pregnant. Staying at home has affected the space, roles and power dynamics in families and increased cases of gender-based violence.
The schools that are safe havens for them have been removed, and now they are exposed. When they get exposed, they are no longer even benefiting from anything they used to get as when they were in school. So this is the biggest thing that has happened that is contributing to the situation we are discussing today. Provision of sanitary towels is no longer a priority. Look, we are not going to school, are you? So really, and given the economic turndown of families, people lost jobs and so on, sanitary towels are no longer a priority.
Regions like I've already shared, these issues have been normalized. A child gets pregnant and the community is just looking on. I think time has come for us to hold all the structures or the responsible people out there accountable.
The situation is worse in the period of the COVID-19 pandemic, where support programs for girls were put on hold.
Services are available. We are seeing that many women and children are skipping important medical checkups for fear of contracting the virus and discontinuing the use, for example, of family planning methods. But also they are at the risk of discontinuing the use of ARVs. The situation is worse for young girls who already face difficulties in addressing sexual reproductive health services due to stereotypes and harmful social gender norms.
We know that access to services, health and justice decreased rapidly when the lockdown was initiated. All the steady improvements have been made. Youth and women have especially been affected, and we are yet to see and better understand the consequences. We also know that teenage pregnancies and child marriages are closely related to poverty.
During a high-level policy dialogue, police records indicated that 4,422 cases of defilement registered during COVID-19 lockdown, 1,541 were in court.
And in 61 cases, we have already secured convictions. So that means that there is work going on. They was selling her daughter to two men. And by the time she was pregnant, the girl could not tell out of the two men who was responsible for the pregnancy. And in that essence, you find that the mother is one of the perpetrators. The first challenge is to move to the remote areas, as I have talked, because some of them are not easily accessible. There are also push factors that we may not be able to deal with as police. The issues of unemployment, the issues of poverty that are making parents to sell their children, and then also the slow pace of courts. Whereas
the Office of the Directorate of Public Prosecutions emphasizes that the challenge in handling these cases is absence of a witness protection law.
Settling the case will only help you, the parents, and not the girl who was affected, because the girl lives with the consequences of the abuse for the rest of her life. And if you're to give out your child in an early marriage, you are giving the child, but you are also selling the future and the destiny of your entire generation to a person you do not know. So you can't guarantee that when the child is taken for marriage, they will be safe.
State Minister for Youth and Children, Florence Nachiwala-Chinji, says managing child cases is marred with corruption.
And the use of money, exchanging money here and there. If you did not pay money to receive a child to conceive, it's God-given. Then why do you sell out a child or any activity related to children? But what we have to do going forward is to create a change. We shall be selling our nation if we do not come out as a partnership to act, to create a rapid response. We know that the Ministry of Finance was also deal-darling in giving us money that we requested for during COVID to handle these mushrooming and escalating figures.
But experts want efforts on ending child abuse put on addressing the norms and values of girls in society. I'm Nafka Farida in Kampala.